Hey everyone, welcome to Code Multiverse. The content here are my attempts to teach stuff which took me ages to learn. I would like to cover everything from design, development to DevOps in the course of time. If you want to learn something every day in programming, make sure to subscribe. Today we'll be learning about CSS Flexbox. I have logged in to a website called as flexboxfroggy.com in order to do so. Here we will be learning the CSS Flexbox properties in an interactive way. All that we need to do is to guide this frog to the lily pad on the right hand side, or guide the frog to the lily pad wherever it is in this particular pond. So let's just go ahead and then do it. The tricks are very simple. You need to type down the CSS properties, and then if your answer is right, you would see that my next button would come up automatically. Since I typed down the justify content without a hyphen here, you see that next button was disabled. So the moment I give a hyphen over there, you can see that next button is enabled because your frog has moved to the lily pad. Click on next, and wow, you're to the next level. So let's just go ahead and solve all the 24 problems in one go. Again, so here, since your lily pad are in the center, and then you need to move both the frogs to the center. So all that I need to do is to say justify content and center. Next. Okay. So here again, so all that you see is that you have three frogs and then there is a space between them and there is also space around them. So it could be one of them. So let's just go ahead and then say space around, and then you see that the frogs are sitting absolutely fine. Click on next and we are to the level 4. Justify content. Let's see what's here. Okay, so this time there's no space in the border, but there is a space in between. So let's say space between. Click on next and you're to the level 5. So here we're not talking about justifying the content, but we are talking about aligning the items. Because if you see, the lily pads are on the bottom now. And then since the display is given as flex, so you need to say align items. And then since flex start is where your frogs are at the moment, you need to say flex end and then see that the frogs have reached the lily pad. Click on next and you're to the level 6. So now this is a combination of both justifying content and aligning items. So as we learned before, justifying content will take you to the position that you need to go, and then aligning items will take you, sorry, aligning items will take you to the respective row or column, or aligning the items in a top, bottom, and just because it's flex, so we are using flex start, flex end. So click on next. So we are to the level 7 again. So we see that this time we need to use justify content and align items again. So let me just go ahead and then put justify content here and then copy the align items, paste it here, colon. So justifying content, what do I need? So I see that there is a space, there is a lot of space here. So I see it's space around. Okay, and then you can see that they are matching perfectly when you see in the vertical direction. And then let's just go ahead and then say flex end, and then you can see that they are sitting on the lily pad now. Let's click on the next item. So this is level 8. So this time we are talking about the flex direction. So you see that the green frog is in the beginning, but that needs to be moving to the end. So the way to do that is you see flex direction, you use flex direction, and then say, if you say row, then it starts from the beginning, or it's better to say the frogs would look exactly like they are right now. But if you say row reverse, then they would start from the end, flex end. So click on next, and we are to the level 9. So here you can see that previously we were talking about row, but here it would be about column. So let's just go ahead and then use the flex direction and then say column.
Thanks for watching. I'll be back with solutions to next level in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.